Okay, I think it's time to see the new heroes, see a bit of sneak peeks of what the update of tomorrow will bring us. I gotta say, this release when I was walking the dog, so might have looked a bit into the heroes, which I gotta say, I think they're really important for two reasons. One, they're gonna give us a hint whether the future G5 heroes will have like a power creep on the current G4 heroes. And most importantly, I think these heroes are gonna prove whether archers can work without long-range warfare or not, because they are they're looking really good. But there's still for me the question whether they will be able to apply the things that they have before they die to pretty much all the mages swarming them. So yeah, let's see what they cooked for us.
Hey everyone, and welcome to our latest Call of Dragons update video.
Okay, this is the intro. Okay, here we go. Now, look, if you're one of those that are seeing this is Jinx, okay, I actually see why, but no, this is Misfortune. Okay, if you play League, you know what I'm talking about. Let's check her kit. Now, for this, I'm gonna bring the calculator because I gotta say there's a lot of numbers going on with this hero. Okay, maybe like a bit smaller, thank you.
Marksman are about to join your ranks.
Okay, hold on.
Marksman.
Okay. Launches a volley every second for 3 seconds, so we have 3 instances of damage. For the first 2 seconds, the Legion launches a physical extra normal attack every second against the target Legion, and 3 nearby enemy Legions. Damage factor 300, it is diffused, okay? So, for the first 2 seconds, so that's 6 instances of damage, multiplied by 4, I guess, so it's like 24 hits of 300 damage. That will be like 7.2k damage, but we know it's not gonna be 7.2k because it's diffused damage and you're probably maximizing this. So, I mean, still the numbers are looking insane. Like, if you halve this, it's still like 3k damage factor. Like, is this even right? 3 seconds, 2 instances, 2 seconds. So the first 2 instances of damage, and each instance of damage can hit up to 4 legions by a damage factor of 300, although this will be reduced. Let's take 150 for account. So where's it? Again, it's 2 instances of damage, 4 targets. So that should be 8 instances of damage, 150, 1.2k damage, and I think it's slightly above 150 damage factor when you account the diffused. And then for the last second, which is the third turn, the Legion deals diffused physical damage to the target Legion and 3 nearby enemy Legions, more damage factor 1.1k. Yeah, I think this hero is clearly going above the 2k skill damage factor mark. Like, so we have 1.2k. And then we have, let's say 150 damage multiplied by 4. Bro, what is this? Like, is this a 3k damage factor hero? When you manage to hit all the AoEs? Look, I'm not gonna... Okay, let me check in game actually. I just wanna see exactly the value of diffused, and I might pull up a bit of ChatGPT to figure out exactly the numbers, because what I'm getting is looking to be insane in terms of damage, which is what I would what I thought at first glance when I saw this hero. But you gotta keep in mind, okay, so hero with diffused damage, no, is he does diffuse damage? No, he doesn't. Okay, no wonder he's so fucking strong. Who deals diffuse damage? He does, I think. Yeah. So each Legion takes 15% less damage per additional target, up to a maximum of 50%. So I think this is fair to be considered a 50% reduction of the total damage. I'm just gonna do it through ChatGPT. Be right back. Okay, so here we go. Here's ChatGPT. Alright, clear assumption. There was a bit of, like, he's even a bit confused by the wording as I am. All of he says here is fine. So maximum you're gonna get reduced by diffuse damage is 45% damage. First 2 volleys are damage of 660. Third volley with max. This, by the way, is taking account that you're maximizing every single AoE possible hit. If it hits everything, we're talking about 3.740 skill damage, which is absolutely insane. I don't think any other hero in the game comes anywhere. Well, maybe Urak? No, not even him. Like, how close is Urak? Because he has no diffuse damage, which is a huge perk. So he has 1.6. No, he has like 2.3k damage. Yeah, like bro. Ruby looking to be absolutely insane. I'm gonna keep this over here because maybe we need to use him a bit more. But yeah, Ruby looking to be so far absolutely crazy with the main skill. By the way, attack range medium, 1k rage.
About to join your ranks.
When in the field, the Legion gains 20 rage every second for 5 seconds after entering battle. Afterwards, the Legion gains 10% march speed and 10% physical attack until the battle ends. This effect can trigger once every 30 seconds. Doesn't look that good. Although, maybe I'm liking what I'm seeing, because this for me tells me that this hero might be something that I vouch for archers to be, which is kinda like skirmishes. So you run in, you rage up super fast, you deploy your skills, and then you pull back again. Because like, keep this in mind. You're gonna get 20 rage for 5 seconds, that's 100 extra rage for this duration while you're charging your own rage through attacks and getting hit. You get a bit extra attack, which is gonna translate on a bit more counter-attack damage, skill damage. You get the extra march speed bonus to run in and run out backwards. The issue is the insane cooldown. Like 30 seconds is actually massive amounts of time.
Ruby with PvP increase.
Legion marksman units deal 10% more normal attack damage and gain 20% defense. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't look like the values are not that high.
Precision talents will be available.
The Legion gains 10% HP, okay, so it already gives you attack, defense, and HP, which is a crazy combo. When dealing damage via normal attack or an extra normal attack, this is super important because if this has stacks, which seems to do, she will stack instantly the moment she casts the main skill. 20% chance to gain 1 stack of Spark Mark, max 5 stacks. No, but the next time Ruby fires a volley, she consumes all stacks of Spark Mark. Each stack of Spark Mark consumed increases the volley damage factor by 6%. Okay, so no joke, I think Ruby is set to be a cavalry march, but with mid-range. Like, I do believe you might wanna... Like, I think she's gonna have super high burst damage from her skill, and I mean, yeah, like, if you manage to put yourself in a, like, let's say an infantry blinks in, you hit for free with Ruby, you're gonna melt all enemy mages. No joke, I think this hero might give you the highest merit report that you're ever gonna be able to see if she's able to free hit. And right now, whenever I see a Ruby, that's the prior target for me to kill. Lots of AoE damage, increase further damage on that AoE. Not many stats, which means that she's gonna be squishy. She's not gonna be that tanky, which for me is like a burst setup type of hero. During battle, the Legion has a 20% chance to launch an extra normal attack against one random enemy Legion within range, prioritizing the Legion that is farthest away. This is important. This effect can trigger once every 3 seconds. This is important because most likely they are like the devs are trying to avoid the archer hitting infantry, which doesn't result in that big of a trait versus going for mages or enemy archers. 25% chance. Yeah, I think the awakening is decent. It's not gonna be crazy, but it's decent because the cooldown is slow. Ruby so far, absolutely insane. No joke. Marksman PvP Precision 3, well, we still need to see the other hero, but so far she looks to be set to be the primary hero. Your priority, the order of skills, I mean, obviously the first one.
Marksman about to join your rank.
Honestly, I think you do 5-1-1-1 and then you hope you get on the third one. Because the third one buffs your main skill, which is like an insane skill. So yeah, I do 5-1-1-1 and then try to gamble and get some of the other skills on the fourth one. The second skill is not bad, the issue is the massive cooldown. So the rage is pretty good, so you can cast faster than the enemy mages, and if you drop the enemy mage HP, then you reduce the damage that you will take, but the issue is the cooldown is super high, super high. Let's check the next hero.
From like and Wheel of Destiny events.
Okay, Kaelan. Kaelan,
Garrison
yeah.
and
Fire salvo that launches 5 extra physical normal attacks against the target legion every second for 2 seconds. So we have no AoE here, right? This is full single target damage. Damage factor is 200, 5 extra physical normal attacks, so we're looking at 1k every second. Wait, what? Okay, so I assume those 5 attacks apply at 1 second. It's like 5 instances of damage on 1 second. Yeah, should be. So we're talking about the 2000 normal attack damage factor hero, I assume. This is the garrison skill. I do believe they need to buff this. The values are too low, and that's the main reason why infantry is still king of rallies and garrison. They could buff this skill way higher. Open field wise will still be the same, and this will help shift the meta where it's just garrison and rally for infantry. One garrison in each city, the legion has a 50% the target legion defense by 2% for 3 seconds. It's time to hero max 10 stacks, so we're talking about 20%. See, okay, fine. This is okay. This actually might be substantial, because many of the skills give you like 5% HPI pass when you're rolling a city, or bullshit like that, which is, at least this is 20%, which is way more substantial. Legion marksman units gain 30% attack and take 10% less skill damage. Honestly, the attack is good to increase further your damage, but I do believe I prefer to have like 20% attack and 20% skill damage taken reduction. By the way, keep in mind this only applies to marksman, as specified here. The main reason is you're gonna get hit by mages. Being able to reduce some of that skill damage might save you and give you slightly better reports. When launching a normal attack or an extra normal attack, by the way, remember, normal attacks and extra normal attacks is what Ruby does a lot with the main skill, and this guy does a lot too. It's just single target with his main skill. The Legion has a 50% chance to gain 1 stack of Archer's Mark. Upon reaching 5 stacks, all the stacks are consumed, and the Legion deals physical damage to target Legion, damage factor 1000. Nah, it's insane. Start saving your gold heads, your gold shards. G5 are coming in strong. Ruby has a maximum damage output of around 3.7k. This guy has a 3k damage output, plain, like straight up. What's the cooldown on this? Launch a normal attack or reach. Oof, no, this is looking to be insane. Like, the stacks are gonna be instantly achieved. Bro, do you know how much burst damage this is gonna have? It makes no sense. Like, you have around 7k damage factor, and this only has a 3-second cooldown. Let me read. Upon reaching 5 stacks, which is pretty much all the time, because you will see the awakening. All stacks are consumed, and the Legion deals physical damage to the target Legion, damage factor of 1000, and ignores 10% of the enemy defense for 3 seconds. Does the damage have a cooldown? Like, is the cooldown of the damage factor 3 seconds? Because if it's not higher, this skill is absolutely insane. Again, another hero that I recommend you do 5-1-1 and try to get this one to 5.
Riches of the Forest effect.
Increase salvo damage by 15%. The Legion gains 3 stacks of Archer Mark immediately upon entering battle. Now, it says salvo damage. I'm trying to see what is the salvo damage though? Because this says volley. I'm trying to check if any of the skills say salvo. Oh yeah, here, okay, it's the main one. So it increases the damage of that salvo by how much? 15%, and you gain 3 of those 5 stacks that are needed. They are gonna be, I actually think they're gonna be good. There's still the debate whether they will be able to apply all this damage, but I'm telling you, your infantry blinks in, they trap the mages start focusing that infantry, you step in with your Ruby, like, you bring through rubies, you might be able to wipe like, I don't know, 10 mages, because that's the thing, this is only one hero and you can literally bring like 200 of those. They look to be busted, not gonna lie.
What?
The artifact, we have attack and attack, so double attack and further damage. Deals diffuse physical damage to 4 enemy legions in a designated circle, damage factor 2.4k. After 1 second, deals diffuse physical damage again to up to 4 enemy legions in the same area, damage factor 800.
After first of
Additional effect, No, this is not the example wish. Each volley fire reduces this artifact cooldown by 3 seconds and increase the wielder's attack by 5% for 10 seconds. Okay, no, but it's each volley. Okay, this is only the... Okay, no. It's still insane, but not as... Oh no, it is actually insane. Launches a volley? Salvo, okay. Nah, it's like the cooldown. Look, if you're able to stand and bang with a Ruby, it's GG. Every single, like... No, but I need to know this. So, launches a volley every second for 3 seconds, okay? That's 3 volleys, but what I don't know if every single instance of extra AoE damage counts as an extra volley. I want to assume it doesn't, because otherwise the cooldown of the artifact is gonna go to 0 flying. I assume it's just gonna be 3 volleys, so that means every single time you cast the skill is gonna be a 9-second reduction, which is pretty decent still.
Roaring Rager.
And of course,
we don't even know the pet. Now, the pet is completely new, but sadly the skills are those of the Flame Manticore, so we cannot really see them. As you can see, it's the mage one. I don't know if the pet is insane to, like, they are must invest if you're an archer main. Okay, some of the new events.
Take part in
the city skill looks kinda cool. Only 5 heads? That seems extremely low.
To receive exclusive rewards like the city theme's card.
Marksman unit attack plus 5%. I'd prefer HP, but
Palace,
that is what it is.
Adornment Autumn Vaults, and Avatar Frame and Nameplate Thoughts of Fall.
Okay.
Join.
Okay, so yeah, this event we already had. Okay. Like, funny enough, I usually don't really care, but now we will care because what you will see now. Other events, we can see Alliance Squeeze, Bond Together. This seems to be now a stable of every single one. Chance Encounter same, and Kaelan
The Landscape Agreement limited time cosmetics event.
Okay, now cosmetics, the in-city things are gonna give you Legion attack. There's already some in the game, and they do have levels up to level 10, it seems. Which I'm a bit scared on how you get this currency, because 10 levels, the amount of stats you might be able to get from decorations, I don't know, might be crazy.
Lotus Lantern, and other new team
This one is kinda cool, not gonna lie. Like this Tiger Forest thing.
cosmetics.
It's
And enjoy
kinda
huge
cool.
discounts.
Okay, this is one of the other two events. I'm really interested in this one. Legendary Hero Tokens. Okay, select your desired item to begin the bonanza. Universal Blueprint. Oh, here's... Oh, whoa. Okay. So you either have to choose to get Legendary Hero Tokens or Universal Blueprints to increase... No joke, I think I might go for the Blueprints. Because gold heads I can get from many other sources. Blueprints I don't really do.
Event. Don't forget to trigger...
Now the question is, how do you get this currency? Because as you can see, there's resource things and gems. Something free, whatever. But the question is how you get that currency.
The Bonanza Tambola for a free gift.
Okay, let's see what else.
Decorations can be added to the reliquary from Season 3 onwards.
Legion attack. I think all are gonna be attacks, sadly.
Once you reach...
Now that I think about this, further, like, even more important to have been part of the Row League, because I'm pretty sure they give you city decoration, so now that thing gives you attack. I have this one, I have this one too, and I think I have this one too. So I guess that's nice. I have 3 of those. I'm missing a lot
City
of the
level
other ones.
16. You can upgrade a decoration.
Okay, the amount of stats is... Oh, but it still goes... What is this? Nah, I don't get this system. So the level is only going 2 to 3 and is already almost 2% stats. I'm just not sure what this bar is.
And enhance its buffs by spending the corresponding decoration blueprints.
We have made improvements to certain Titans Legacy rewards. Season-specific Legendary Hero tokens have been changed to Universal Legendary Hero site.
Okay, well, these already we know.
To universal ones.
Where editors
have also been hero tokens in the VIP daily rewards have also been changed to universal.
and to make bundle purchases smoother. The updation bundle to 10%.
Okay, that we know. I covered it in the
We
patch
have
notes
adjusted
video.
the draw chances for season artifact compendiums.
Okay, this one is huge.
Players who perform well during the season will now have better chances to draw their desired artifacts.
We have also changed the number of desired artifacts that can be selected, as all grades of campaign.
This now makes more sense. So if you're like in the lowest tier, there's more RNG in which one you will get. If you're anointed, which is the maximum, you are able pretty much to nail the artifact that you want, which is pretty good.
All 3 grades of Season Artifact Compendiums now have an additional guarantee. You will now receive 1 desired artifact within 20 draws.
That's massive. That makes it a must do every single season. The Artifact Compendium now is a must do. You need 30k gems by the end of the KVK, so you can pull those 20
the token
spins.
exchange store is no longer separated by tiers. Item amounts that were earned.
We have improved.
Okay, this is a big W, so no cheesy plays, no rats like stealing the rewards, so big W.
Level requirements. Rewards now follow Alliance management setting. Requirements give greater reward. Removal
to battle supplies through daily activities, the chickens earn the
Okay, this we know.
The season will now receive a greater payoff. Your Alliance's efforts at the end of the season will now have been added to late season summary reward.
More merits grants a higher chance of producing mana.
And Dragon Coins have been added to late season summary rewards.
What? Okay, like let's be honest. It's not gonna be much, but this is actually insane. If you win a KVK and you have free-to-play players, now those free-to-play players in theory can get Dragon Coins, over time accumulate them enough where they can buy some, maybe the monthlies for example, and maybe they can get a 5111 Lilia, like they can buy some Forge of... Am I hearing this right?
Your Alliance's efforts at the end of the season will now receive a greater payoff.
No, but no, okay, maybe this is... No. So maybe what they're doing is they are giving your Alliance Dragon Coins so you can then put them on the bounty system to give out to the players. I'm not 100% sure on this one.
The Alliance priority list now includes features such as member search, bulk removal, and the ability to enable or disable permissions for specific preset ranks.
Disabled ranks will no longer be able to make use of it, and players who migrate to another server will be automatically removed from the list.
Couldn't experience
The new
improvements.
strategic map artifact quick cast setting now lets you auto-target.
I don't think this setting will be that huge because, like, what's the difference from this than having it on autocast already? If it's gonna hit a random target, I'm not 100% sure.
Cast artifact skills directly from the strategic map without zooming back in.
Battle reports now include plus fixed
I wish they showed me a bit the battle
for missing
reports.
hero.
Now show a countdown displaying how long until their durability reaches 0.
The rewards for the Breaking Through event have been improved. You can see all the changes here.
You can now purchase multiple skill cards quickly and easy in the exchange house.
When upgrading Warpad skills, you will receive a notification if the skill card or Warpad being consumed.
Okay, I think this for now is everything what I covered in the patch notes video, and I don't think they are showing any more pictures. Yeah, I gotta say, the archers look to be insane, like too much damage. Still, they might be bad because at the end you're not able to apply the damage. That for me is the only question that I have right now. Will you be able to get close enough and have enough time before you get melted by enemy mages to start proccing all this massive AoE damage, all the artifact AoE damage and everything? Or will you die before? I think you want some March Beat on those two, you want to benefit from the second skill. Maybe what you want to do is go quick, engage, cast your skills, cast your artifact and retreat. Like playing like a bit of Elk Riders, but with archers and with massive AoE damage. Although I think the issue with this is they're breaking a bit on the concept of, for example, mages being long range AoE damage and archers being like single target high DPS damage, but I think archers can deserve something this good. But yeah, I'm gonna catch you in the next one.